You killed him! He was coming back. A broke little intern touched his life?
She's trash.
Sign. You're done. Tell them what happened.
She panicked. She made the wrong call.
You're lying. No one will pick your side. Be grateful you got in here at all.
Just get your stuff and go.
About time. You the new collector?
What the hell?
Nina Brooks. System misfire. Temporary assignment.
I'm not doing this.
7 days. Miss quota, you get reclaimed. First assignment. Tonight.
No. Not him.
Welcome aboard.
This is not real.
Reality doesn't care. Rule 1. You see countdowns.
Jesus.
Rule 2. Touch a target, get the last 30 seconds.
Why me?
Because the system picked you. And every use costs you.
He's really on it.
Everyone dies. He just has an appointment.
Why did you do it?
Don't do this here.
You knew it wasn't my fault.
What's wrong with you?
You switched the meds.
Johnson for the team injury, insane.
She is unfit to practice.
Then I'll bury all of you first.
Sneaking back already?
I need one more look.
Every look shaves time off you.
Got you.
Don't make me say it twice.
Why are you here again?
That vial was never supposed to change.
2 more hits like that, you drop.
Then I do it fast. No. Somebody wipe this.
I didn't show you anything.
Human records, human cover-up.
Got you. Helen.
Who's in there?
Evan wasn't alone.
Start higher.
Higher than Helen?
Much.
She is dangerous. Permanent expulsion starts today.
Then do it to my face.
Who let her in?
If I'm the story, play the whole tape.
She trespassed. She faked this.
Then explain your badge swipe.
I got meds. That's my job.
Funny. You changed the coat, not the shirt. Test his left cuff, right now.
Enough.
Not even close.
Call lab. Now.
No.
Someone moved up his death.
Helen?
You're killing your own witness. Let me go! If he dies now, I lose everything.
That's his time.
Stop talking like lives are paperwork.
In my system, they are.
If Evan dies, Helen walks clean.
You don't want to save him. You want to use him.
Yeah. And? Start talking.
The VIP wasn't random. The med path was changed before he crashed.
Why me?
Because you were the easiest one to throw away.
Basement exit. Car strike.
Then let it happen.
I'm not giving that bastard an easy death. You don't move alone. You breathe when I say breathe.
If you want any dignity left, come downstairs. Now.
You knew.
You were waiting for me to die.
You were always replaceable.
Just like me. You knew before the VIP died too.
Get psychiatric help, Nina.
She's not guessing death. She's waiting on it. That looked illegal.
For you, yes.
No way. She put me on that code 3 hours before he arrived.
That wasn't staffing. That was sacrifice prep.
Put her in. She takes the fall best.
That's not her voice.
I told you, she's not the top.
Somebody trip the archive lock!
I can't breathe.
You pushed too hard. One more save. Don't ask for another.
If that wasn't Helen, who ordered me in? IT chief jumped. That's my deleted record.
Was. Why can you see me?
Died 20 years ago.
That's the killer intern.
Still want in?
She humiliated me in public. I'm returning the praver.
You really came back for more?
Charity looks expensive on blood money.
Girls like you confuse failure with conspiracy.
Women like you wrap violence in philanthropy.
I'm fine.
You have a private ward.
You should leave before you embarrass yourself again.
You mean before I start naming room?
She's with me.
And who are you?
Someone who knows when a room starts smelling like death.
She slipped the list. You and your mother made the same mistake.
You knew my mother?
She died with more grace than you ever will.
Found you. This place feels wrong.
Because death should be moving. Here it's being pinned down.
These people should be crashing.
Life location. Illegal. Filthy.
They're extending rich lives with borrowed time?
With stolen time.
No. They picked poor patients as replacements. The VIP was in it too.
The hospital is intake. This is the transfer station.
Check the archive room.
You?
to screw you. I'm here to survive.
Start with the truth.
I'll confess. All of it. But first, you keep me alive.
You don't get to bargain from a grave.
Holy!
How deep are you in?
Not that layer.
Then what layer?
Helen had the med path altered before the code. She told me to swap the vials and bury it on you.
Why me?
Because nobody important would come save you.
Who's above Helen?
Every final approval went through one code. Just one letter.
Say it.
W.
Keep going.
Wait! Enough.
She'll be there before the crash.
She's really gonna kill me.
Good. Fear makes you honest.
If you stop this death, the debt lands on you.
Then bill me later. She comes first, then the car.
You really never learned when to shut up. You could have died quietly.
You told me to switch the meds.
I told you to be useful.
Come on, keep talking.
You know too little to live.
I won't cover for you anymore.
Dead men carry nothing.
Not yet.
She confessed.
One layer. Not the whole machine.
Step out, or I drag you.
Please, Helen.
Don't beg like a patient.
Evan, down!
You froze it again.
He doesn't die now.
Then move him.
Oh my God.
Now talk.
Nina!
He... alive?
You bent the list, and now it's billing you back.
Emotional collapse. Take her in.
You tried to kill me?
And who would believe you?
You never stop before breaking, do you?
Again.
She's still mission active.
You're not maintaining a mission. You're extending her life.
Talk. While I still care.
I switched the meds. I faked the chart. Helen ordered it. The Foundation sent lists every month.
W.
Never saw the face. Just the code.
Nina Brooks. Observation erase status initiated.
You here to arrest me or use me?
From now on, I watch you die.
Where am I?
Interrogation field. Lie if you want. The system still logs it.
You archive panic too?
We archive order. Look.
Those were changed.
I detect anomalies. You see their residue.
So you need me.
She's evidence, not contamination.
You defend her like a co-conspirator.
That's me.
You were supposed to die at 8.
Who changed it?
Keep digging. One more major violations, I erase you myself.
My mother. Mom. Too clean. She wasn't sick. She was killed.
Stop.
You knew there was something here.
I knew this trail would get you killed faster.
My mother was murdered, and your advice is stop?
You're not supposed to have that.
Who put it in locker 23?
It was sealed years ago. That's all I know.
What else are you hiding from me? Did you know me before this?
I saw you before you lived.
Then say it.
I was sent to collect a child from an accident. The child was you.
You came for me.
And 1 second before all reclamation, your name vanished off the list.
Who did it?
The access trail was masked.
So my whole life is somebody's glitch?
No. Glitches don't survive this hard.
Did my mother die because I didn't?
We sympathize with the young doctor's instability. Public safety comes first.
She's turning me into a lunatic.
Public opinion is the cheapest blade the powerful own.
If anyone betrayed patients, I will hold them accountable.
He looks clean.
That's what worries me.
Then I'll be the first one to touch the cleanest man in the room.
No one is above accountability. If procedures failed, individuals will answer.
He's trimming the rotten branches.
The trunk is the rot.
Councilman, one question.
Attach more time to her. Doctor, are you all right?
You care a lot about patients.
Especially my daughter.
W isn't just a code, it's ward.
Now you touched the center.
What if she's a victim too?
Open the door.
You finally came. You were expecting me? You're not here to comfort me.
No.
You're here to tell me what my father did. How much do you already know? Every time I got worse, he disappeared. Every time he came back, I got more time.
That time came from people.
I know. I just never said it out loud.
She's not his reason, she's his excuse.
Then she has to say no in public.
She's touched too much. Evan's alive. The records are cracking.
Then we finish early.
They're cleaning up.
Old house. Study safe. You're sure? I want to live, just not like this.
Of course he keeps death behind family photos.
That's worse. They cataloged murder like accounting.
This isn't hospital corruption. This is private banking with human life.
No. I wasn't a mistake. I was unfinished cleanup.
A loose end that learned to bite.
Hand it over.
This is my evidence.
No. It's systemic evidence. You holding it just shortens your life. Every time you show up, you either warn me or rob me. Because I need him on a stage, not in a leak. 3 days. Charity surgery broadcast. Citywide.
He plans to wash himself clean there.
Good. Then that's where we stain him for good.
You're running out.
Not before tomorrow.
Every use is closer to the real thing now.
Good thing I'm busy.
Where do you think you're going? Ward is about to cut us loose. Then die useful.
If the stream cuts, post everything.
You won't stand there alone.
Come on, come on. Come on.
They're cleaning the last mouths.
Heaven.
Enough. I go.
No. Tomorrow is mine.
Time's up. Irration authorized.
You picked at unlawful interference.
Restricted contact. Temporal disruption.
She hasn't finished the trace.
And you are suspended.
If you take me now, he wins tomorrow.
I never said I'd stop you from running.
You're not arresting me.
I need procedure. I also need spectacle.
You're forcing me to the last stage.
Stay alive one more night.
She let us go.
No. She shoved us into war.
You're done there now.
Then I stopped trying.
Live in 10.
Tomorrow you step onto that stage, I stand behind you. All the way.
Good. Let them watch.
Tonight, we witness a miracle. Love makes people do the impossible.
That's her. The intern.
In the interest of transparency, Nina Brooks. What a public tragedy.
Yours starts in a minute.
The hospital rejects all unverified allegations. This isn't your stage.
I disagree.
Lucien Vale. Authority suspended.
Then transfer what's left.
Are you insane?
I request temporary transfer of all remaining authority to Nina Brooks.
Lucien.
Go make it hurt.
Cut the feed! No!
Let it run. Your miracle started with a switch death.
Dr. Graves, want to explain why I was placed on that code before the patient arrived?
I followed protocol.
No. You prepared a sacrifice.
Dead men don't carry blame.
I wasn't alone! Shut this down now! Your charity wasn't healing anyone. It was processing bodies into extensions.
You have no right to these records.
Neither did they. They still died in them.
I switched the meds. I falsified the chart. We weren't saving people. We were choosing who should die for someone else.
I did all of this to save my daughter. Judge me if you must, but don't judge a father for wanting his daughter alive.
If it were my child.
Lily, no.
Dad, stop.
You don't understand.
I understand enough. I never asked you to trade other people's lives for mine. If every extra day I got meant someone else lost one, then that wasn't life, it was debt.
A man saving his daughter doesn't build a machine that feeds on strangers.
Shut it off! Don't mind me!
Let go of me!
Try it.
This is manipulation! Oversight Tribunal. Execute final correction.
You can't intervene here.
You invited us the moment you rewrote death.
No, I did this for her!
No. You did it because you couldn't bear losing.
I followed orders! You can't do this to me! You wanted the last answer.
So I wasn't spared. I was kept.
Discipline stands.
Rules always need rewriting.
Next time, warn me first. Good. Then we continue. She's back. I'm working. Just medicine. No ghosts. Hey, I'm Dr. Brooks.
Why are you looking up there?
No, that's not one death.
This case is sealed.
He's a kid, not a PR problem.
After Ward, everything is a PR problem.
He's not dying once.
What is he?
Someone the system registered twice.
Did someone tell you to say those things?
They don't have to. I've seen you before. When you were little, you died. Not that one. Not the stairs again.
Owen, look at me.
I keep dying different.
How many times?
I stopped counting.
That wasn't his room. Kids, smoke, not him.
You saw overlap.
Also him.
That's what repeated correction leaves behind.
You are not cleared for this.
Then who keeps changing his file? He is under observation. By who?
Pull the oldest access.
Who's Serafina Voss?
You wanted old truth. This is where it rots.
She ran this?
She recorded what others preferred buried.
My mother was a derivative? To the system? Yes. You knew there were more.
Years ago, records vanished all at once. They called it a silent correction.
If you're hearing this, then they kept deleting the wrong files. They started with the children. They're deleting children.
Who authorized this mess?
You don't get field custody.
It does now.
Residual variable. Duplicate registration node.
He's a child.
He's a system error wearing one.
We're moving him to restricted care.
He's one of the men from the fire.
You ignored the back door for years.
I preserve order. You preserve noise.
You call children noise?
An error repeated often enough becomes contamination. And contamination gets cleared.
What were you doing near that fire?
You were never saved, Nina. You were left unresolved. Stop before it kills you.
Then hold me up. There were two of them. You knew I wasn't the only one.
I kept finding traces. Children erased, rewritten, buried.
But she wasn't alone.
No.
You have 30 seconds.
Do not interfere.
I knew you'd come back.
I don't know who left you alive, but I won't let them take you now.
There were so many.
I was here.
She found it.
If this opens, I failed to stop them. So you must record what survives.
This ledger never should have existed.
No more hidden cleanups.
You're choosing corruption.
I'm choosing evidence.
Then log it where you can't erase me.
Still a doctor.
And now you're on observation detail.